Testing, testing, testing. Okay. I think it's working now, Johnny.
Let's get this to the accelerator!
MJ, you hearing that?
Okay. Whew. Spider-Man don't look too good. I hope y'all still can hear me, huh? All my headphones, I got like 4 headphones, and all of them are kind of busted. I don't know. Y'all got a glitch in them, I guess. A short. Y'all got. Can you still hear me, Jadiel?
Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
Oh, yeah.
When the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man!
Our future doesn't belong to you!
Trust me! Don't want your future!
This is an ugly Spider-Man costume for Miles Morales. You like a toothpaste bottle.
I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you!
You don't care about us! You don't know us!
Slow him down. I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my
Yeah.
dad. Remember? What's she saying right now?
They need to give him the What's Up Danger suit. That's not it. The What's Up Danger suit ain't even on here.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream, too.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up.
Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, for crying out loud! Ugh. That got annoying.
Miles!
Peter doesn't need you.
It gave Miles Morales an ugly suit.
He has us now.
The dread sticking out. That's tacky, man. Tacky! Why would they do that? Uh-oh. Peter Parker's suit looked cool, though. Looks dope. Yeah, speaking of my Fortnite stuff, I got #1 5 times during
Do
the
it for yourself.
You're holding Pete back. You took him away from us.
Took him away. The hell are you talking about?
Oh snap.
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why. Pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete! Need to hit him with one of the sparks.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better! I just prefer you without the psycho alien on! I clipped his wings!
Oh.
Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you.
Ugh. What the? That's it. Ugh, that didn't do squat. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna be a final boss. Whoa!
You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back. You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest. We remember what you did.
Harry, man, that's the symbiote talking, not you.
You were jealous. That's why. You pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete. I clipped his wings.
You think I maxed out all my stuff?
You think you're better than us,
Ugh.
don't you?
Die, you jerk. Take that chump. Boom. That's more like it.
We gave you our chance.
Allie?
Harry!
Pete?
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
Pete, what's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please, no. Leave him alone.
Some Miles ugly toothpaste superhero suit to the rescue.
Go, Miles!
They're double teaming on him. Double teaming on him.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Yeah. Whoa. good or not. If the director of Spider-Man 3 said he didn't like Venom, I'm like, how the heck do you not like Venom? He's a, one thing, the symbiote gives Spider-Man a cool costume. Then you get a cool villain out of Eddie Brock. Yeah, me too. I feel the same way, Jadiel. I don't like this Miles Morales neither. I like the one from the Spider-Verse movies, but his voice sounds kind of squeaky. Oh, there we go.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
This will be Eddie Brock, symbiote. Oh well. Early with Slayer, yeah, of course.
We're in business!
Dang.
Now, Pete!
Man, this is...
MJ!
Surely they're gonna change Miles Morales' suit. I mean, in Spider-Man 3 or whatever. That suit is ugly. I can't get it out of my head. Oh. Yeah. I had fun with the game, you know, like, you know, with the combos and all that. And wasn't really feeling the story that much, but, you know. I mean, I like playing as Miles Morales and Peter Parker. They both have some dope moves and stuff, but man, I cannot stand Miles Morales' squeaky voice, man. He got the squeakiest voice. And it made him a little too humble. It made him a little too humble. Yeah. I mean, I had fun. Like the combos are great. Like it's satisfying when you land the combo, and you know you just doing all types of stuff, moves, and love it. And I love switching between the two Spider-Men. But man, Miles Morales got an annoying voice, and he made him a little too humble. Like it didn't. Like it just. I'm like, They should have used the Miles Morales from the Spider-Verse. Like, they should have learned some stuff from him, you know?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Bet you gonna do that, what you? Yeah.
Give me some room.
I kind of like the opening though. The opening was pretty good, you know, the Spider-Man
I don't know
2.
if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
But there was Sandman attacking and stuff. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna do that. Oops. Ooh. Like clear, pow, clear, pow. And all of a sudden, what did you see in the afterlife a little bit? Did you see a little bit of heaven? Did you see? No, I ain't gonna ask that. It happens to some people, though. You know? They see something. Go Norman Osborn. He gonna be the Green Goblin in the third one. He gotta be. Oh, Miles Morales, that costume is ugly. Toothpaste bottle. He's toothpaste bottle man with his tacky dreads hanging out of his head.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him?
I'm sorry.
I'm coming with you. Wait.
He saved your son, you jerkwad. Yeah, well.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
Throw it. Oh. Almost.
Why? Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
Guess that's the Goblin. He is G stands for Goblin. Great Goblin, Green Goblin.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going.
This one seems shorter than the first one.
Evil.
I don't know. Was it I just did too many side missions
We're tired,
from the first one?
anxious,
But this one does seem pretty short to me, you know.
but we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal. Episode 1, done.
Gotta fill all those check boxes.
It is good to go.
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
It has molasses in it.
Yum, I'll take those.
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
Everybody still hear me? Well, I hope my mic didn't go out again. Fuck.
Have you talked to Miles about...
Not yet.
Look at that ugly suit.
Miles.
Like they had an agenda giving him an ugly suit at the end of the game. Get the worst looking suit out of the game and they give it to him at the very end.
It's great to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Big bro. See you.
Yeah. It's visible. Yeah, it's visible, Jadiel. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay. This game seemed really short though, but I think it might be because from the first one I did try to do all the side missions, so that's probably why it seemed so short. The second one. Yeah. And there was a certain puzzle that I hated on the first one too. Like, what was that puzzle? We had to do all the circuits or something. That bored the crap out of me. And some stuff I just winged it. Like, yeah. Yeah, at least the puzzles didn't bother me that much this time. The puzzles on the first one, I couldn't stand them, like that circuit one. Sometimes I'll just get stuck, be like there for a whole hour trying to figure it out. But But I had fun with the second one, with Miles and Peter. Switching between them, I like that. Hated Miles' last suit there. It seemed like Peter had the best suits, but. And for some reason, they didn't put the What's Up Danger suit in here, which was the best Miles Morales suit that I've ever seen. And they didn't even put it in the game. All that green, that's symbolizing the Green Goblin right there. All that green. Yeah, they hinted it out right there. Green Goblin. Yeah. And if anybody out there listening had a lot of stuff in here, that I didn't necessarily agree with, because, considering me as a person, that I'll leave that for speculation, but it is what it is. Not that I promote that stuff anyway, but But God say choose the good things. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I hope Beyond the Spider-Verse is better too. Yeah. Hope. Yeah, it's not coming out till 2025. The latest I heard. And I'm kind of hoping for Madam Web. Yeah, that's true about the third movie usually being the worst because it's basically like when you write, it's like when you making a song, like it's hard to be creative and beat yourself, like when you make a song, you try to make a song that's just as good, and sometimes that can be hard, doing that, you basically have to beat yourself, so you don't end up becoming a one-hit wonder, So it's amazing that people can get out of that funk. Come up I feel like it's like that with games too. Yeah, I know. I heard it. Yeah, I know it sucks. Yeah, I know the Madam Web movie sucks, but her as a character I thought she was kind of interesting, like from the cartoon Spider-Man, like when she was introduced in the 1990s. Like I think it was 1990. I want to say 3, 4 or something. The Spider-Man cartoon that came out back then, like when she was like an old lady and had those red shades on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Madam Web movie sucks. Yeah, no doubt. I believe that it sucks. Yeah, but I think her as a character with the old lady. As an old lady with red.
You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
They tried to save your son, you doofus. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean that would have made it interesting, But they had to put their politics in it, though. They should have just left. They should have just went with the old lady thing, and they left all the other characters out, all the other Spider people out. They just should have had Madam Web and maybe her mentoring Peter Parker and Miles Morales throughout the Spider-Verse or something, a different version of him. That's what they should have did. Man, they don't know nothing about humility. Well, why would he go back to... Why would he ask... I wonder, why would he ask Dr. Octopus for help after how he treated Dr. Octopus in the first game? Norman Osborn was very mean to him and firing him and defunding him and all. I don't see why he would team up. It's like he was spitting. I mean, I'm just saying this by story's perspective. It was like he would just spit in his face, you know. I feel like Dr. Octopus would have. Yeah, that song right there, that reminds me of the intro. Oops. Oh, I hope this isn't copyrighted. Oh, I hope it's not copyrighted. Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, that's probably what happened. It was rushed. Yeah. That's probably what likely happened, you know. They just rushed it. Never rush anything, you know. Imagine if they would have rushed Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, that game could have bombed. I think I should, if I'm making a movie, I'll put in the contract, not to rush any movie. Like I tell them, like, if they rush it, then I consider that breach of contract or something. And you know, I think they need to start protecting against that rushing stuff all the time. And they maybe need to change that 2-year thing too. They need to take that out of there. I mean, a Madam Web movie could have worked. Honestly, I mean, if they just would have read the comics and had her look like the old lady from, look like how she was, you know, in the cartoon as an old lady. She kind of got a cool design, like she got a lot of wisdom or something. But no, they had to go do the complete opposite. No. We are Venom. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that's what I do. I say you at least gotta know the material. They try to avoid the material because they're afraid that it'll influence them and they'll end up accidentally copying another guy's work. But come on, I mean, the concept alone, you have the concept of what you're writing. You might as well look up some history on the character. I mean, you know, just get the basics out of it. I mean, I wonder why would they just... They hire people that never read comic books or something. It's weird. They don't want nothing to do with them. Yeah. Because, you know, when you get an IP, like when you get an IP, you want to honor the source material and have some integrity. And, you know, and professionalism. You don't just throw anything against the wall. Then, you know. I mean, what's so sad is this stuff goes out around the whole earth. So when you get an IP, when you require an IP, you want to honor that brand. And don't disrespect the source material at all. And honor the creators and stuff. Not saying that you gotta do it like you don't get to think outside the box a little, of course, but you still gotta have a lot of honor and integrity and like of Spider-Man. You want to respect the fans. You want to do all of that. Legacy. Yeah, exactly, Johnny Hill. How you would think Disney and everybody would do stuff like that, like just honor the source material and respect it. Not saying you'll be perfect, but actually look like you're trying or something, like you're trying at least. Because I think Madam Web could have turned out to be pretty good. I'm pretty sure Madam Web is going to show up in the Spider-Verse thing, you know. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go with the old lady, the more interesting old lady design, you know. Pretty sure. I hope. Yeah, and let's see. I know they could still drop the ball with the third Spider-Verse movie. I don't know. People, I often used to people snatching away out of the jaws of victory. You know, just when you about to win, they do something really goofy, and everything comes crashing down. Like, yeah, this was a good game. Well, but it's just missing a lot of stuff. You know. The ugly. I didn't enjoy the ugly Spider-Man costume. Miles Morales' voice still squeaky. Yeah, especially when you didn't create the character. Like, let's say you didn't create the character, but you become a writer of the character. That should make you want to take care of the character with more care. You know. Like, if you didn't create the character and you want to write for that character, and that should make you want to try even harder, to be respectful of the source material. Don't be changing up weird things and and doing something that make them act out of character something they would never do. You know, just because you just can't go crazy like that. Yeah. Especially when you didn't create the characters. You gotta do it right, you know. Because if I created a character, I wouldn't want somebody writing them and making them act crazy or completely out of character. Like, I wouldn't want somebody doing that. Like, you know, if somebody required my IP of the character I created, I would want them to write in the best way possible, especially when it's going around all over the earth, because that's what Disney and everybody not understanding, and these people that are making these movies. I mean, you require the IP, and there's people all over the world. That's why it's not just America; it's all over the earth. So that means you should treat it with care, because you don't want to. You're going to create propaganda about your country and yourself when you do stuff like that. You know, it just. That's a good example. Like with Sonic the Hedgehog, right? You know, for a while there, it seemed like they'll just make a Sonic game and they just slap Sonic the Hedgehog's name on it. They call it a day. And like this is Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, you gotta, you don't want to get lazy and start making terrible games. You require an IP like this. You would want to keep it going. Like, don't rush anything. You don't want to ruin his reputation. You know, you want to do right by the fans, right? Well, whatever it is you're making, you want to do right. You want to give them substance, Just because you get a successful IP, don't mean it gives you the right to go crazy with it, Like, well, crazy in a bad way. Because, of course I want you to think and try to do something new and a bit, but you shouldn't, just disrespect the like the IP, and especially when you didn't create it, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers, yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about it. I saw some gameplay, it was, yeah. So, yeah, people just need to care. When you got the IP, you gotta respect it. Don't put it out there just to be putting it out there so you can make a quick cash grab. Because then you'll end up hurting yourself, and then people won't trust you with the next game, probably. Because sometimes we just can't rely on like the popularity of something. Like there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z games that you know, that I hated, you know, because they thought they can just sell us anything, and they just put the name Dragon Ball Z on it. Then when you play it, the game sucks. Like that, what was that game? Called Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi or whatever. That game was terrible. And then what else they have? Like Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Woo, that was terrible. Like you can't just because you get, you know, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think another good way is don't come up with it don't come up with ideas as you're writing it. I think you should go ahead and write the full story, what your plan should be. You write the full story out, you know, of what you want out of the game, and then you try to make it. Don't just sit up there and write as you go, you know. I think that can cause some problem if you just making up things on the spot as you go. You know, coming up with as you writing as you go, you know, it's just, yeah. Waiting for that secret ending. Man, the game just seemed really short to me. I don't know. But I still think it's probably because I tried to do all the side missions in the first one. I couldn't even complete all the side missions in the first Spider-Man. I just gave up and I said I'm just gonna finish the game. It was fun doing the side missions, but some of them it just wasn't worth it. I said let me just go ahead and beat the game. I think I got over 60 videos of me playing that game on my channel. Of me just doing the side stuff. You did? Oh, you unlocked all the side missions, Jadiel? I just gave up. I was like, oh, I'll tell you what drove me crazy is when I played that Batman Arkham Knight, trying to get all those Riddler trophies. I mean, I did it the first time. I got all the Riddler's trophies. But the second time, when I did about a second playthrough of it, I was like, the Riddler, just forget it. The Riddler, I'm just going to have to let him go free. I said, I'm not going to search all that whole map for those dumb Riddler trophies. Do those stupid puzzles. Right. Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, they weren't fun at all. Oh my goodness. I said Riddler, he's the only villain I listen to. I said, yeah. They make an Arkham Knight 4, man, I'm definitely there. Or whatever they call it. Batman. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta let the fans start calling the shots more. A lot of people get, a lot of these big corporations get an IP and they just like, they think they just disrespect it. Don't even bother with the source material at all. I'm not really a big Resident Evil fan or anything, but it's like with the Resident Evil franchise, you know, with the Resident Evil movies, like they didn't act nothing like the video game source material. They got this amazing IP and they turned it to like this action horror thing instead of like a slow what you call it, a slow a horror franchise or something. They just got this action star that's acting like Blade or what's his name, Dante from Devil May Cry or Val Helsing, and like we seen that archetype already. We get it. Come on. Like, they get the IP and they just dump all over it. No respect. What else? Oh yeah, they messed up that anime Cowboy Bebop. That Cowboy Bebop anime they messed up. Yeah, exactly. And they might need to start making like contracts to protect their IP. Some crazy folk won't come in there and write whatever they want, destroying it, you know. At first I was kind of skeptical about that, but I can see why they need to do it a little. Not saying they should go real crazy with it, but just have a little bit of guidelines. Like, you can't have Batman pulling out a blinky and start blasting people down, you know, when we know Batman can't stand guns, you know. We just can't be having that, you know. It's Batman just busts out with a machine turret or something. Oh yeah, I heard good things about the One Piece anime. Yeah. Well, I heard bad things about the last Avatar. From Nickelodeon. You know, that American anime, the last Avatar. I heard a lot of bad things about it. They got a hold of that, and they've been writing all the characters awful. I heard that Aang doesn't even act like a kid on there. Like, yeah. I think what happened, the problem is, you know, I think some of the writers that come in aren't even fans of the source material. Like, they just come in and they just write some boring exposition or something. The idea when you telling a story, you're supposed to show, not tell. Like you know, because you don't want to bore people. Like when you make a comic book, you wouldn't want to draw talking heads where people just talking. You want to make it where they like there's some action going, something exciting going on. You make the pages pop. You don't want to draw a whole bunch of people just talking, doing like talking heads or something. You want to make the comic exciting, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can see why the original writers left. They probably saw the, I believe they saw the writing on the wall of how they was going to do it. They probably tried to tell them, hey, you shouldn't do that. And they probably got all high and mighty and say, we going to do what we want to. We going to make this for a modern audience or something. That's probably likely why they left. They probably knew it was going to flop and kind of be terrible, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, it's a long. Oh yeah, that's what I figure likely happened. They definitely dipped when they saw that mess going on. Yep, me too, exactly. I was like, I'm out of here. Y'all think y'all know better. You just gonna have to learn the hard way. So I remember when I was growing up, you know, I used to watch Ghostbusters way back in the late 80s. And they, like, well, I think it was like when they got to season 3 or something, or 4 or something, they had stopped making it about busting ghosts and making it real goofy and stuff, and silly like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And I got so I like, what happened to it? How come they ain't busting ghosts anymore? You know, and that made me really upset. Then later when as an adult, I found out that what happened was they had got new writers in, and the new writers felt that the ghosts would scare kids, and so they quit making it being about busting ghosts. They just turned into some Looney Tunes weird stuff. And like I said, that explains it. No wonder it stunk. Like, man. And then, some of the original writers of Ghostbusters were warning them that it wasn't going to work, them changing it like this. And they had to learn the hard way. Oh, yeah, I think I did hear some rumor about it. Oh, they really are? Oh, man, that's dope. I think I heard some rumors about that. So they're gonna show the life of Aang as an adult, right? Like what Aang did as an adult, you know? Him and Katara and everybody. Yeah, I always wonder like a battle between Aang, you know, from Nickelodeon, you know, against Cartoon Network with Ben 10. So I've always felt that Ben 10 is like, you know, it's like from Cartoon Network, it's like their own type of anime thing going, sort of. Then you got Aang from, you know, Nickelodeon, you know. I always want to be, it'll be an epic battle between them, you know. They seem like they kind of mirror each other, you know, in a way, sort of, you know. I'm looking forward to playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tomorrow. Yeah. I believe. I think Aang could beat Ben 10 when he goes into the Avatar state. when he goes to the Avatar state, he would wreck Ben 10. Well, yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tomorrow. You know, God willing, you know, I can play it tomorrow. There's a lot of video games I want to play. I don't even know which one to start with. Yeah. I gotta coming up with a schedule. There's a lot of games I want to play and beat and get through them and stuff. I gotta get back on schedule. So many games, like a needle in a haystack sometimes. Oh yeah. DLC. They had that what's the name DLC of Yuffie, but I don't have it for. I don't have the remake for PS5. I still got it for PS4. Well, I had it for PS4. Because I remember the director of the Rebirth said that there was some things they just couldn't do with remake on the PS4. They can only do it on they can only do it on the PS5. I'm like, wow, that takes a lot of power, I guess. Imagine what PlayStation 10 would be like. What would PlayStation 10 be like? You actually get hurt in the game or something? PlayStation 10. That is, I don't know though. Japanese people are starting to get tired of the console thing. They're focusing on phone games now, I heard. So I mean, what more? I guess, you know, they probably losing enthusiasm. Like when they come out with a PlayStation 6. Yeah. You actually get hurt. Nah, that would be too crazy. Getting hurt in the game a little bit. Maybe have like, I don't know, wind effects on your hand or something from the controller. Maybe have a fan in there, like if you were on a snowy mountain somewhere on a video game and you feel like wind, and the wind would come on from your controller, maybe. Like be like a little fan in there below your hand. Something. Yeah. Yeah, tell the Japanese that. Look like the Japanese are headed in that direction. I want them to keep going all the way to PlayStation 10, but I heard that they really trying to, because that's where the money is with the phone games, and I'm like, oh man, please don't let this be the end of console wars. You know, consoles, you know. We need them competing with each other, you know, like PlayStation against the Xbox, you know. We need them competing and trying to keep the consoles going. Yeah, like, come on, Japan, don't do that. Don't throw out the consoles for phone games. Like Johnny L said, no, don't do it, no. Oh yeah, yeah. I hope that's the case. I mean, I have a few mobile games I play, but yeah, but I do hope it flops just to save the consoles. You know, I only play like 2 mobile games. Those gacha games are kind of addictive, though. But the gameplay ain't all that, of course. You know, they're phone games, right? But still, don't throw out the consoles, Japan. Have mercy. Oh yeah, Genshin Impact. I saw a game that was made by the same creators as Genshin Impact. I mean, it's a free to play game. I think it's called Blue. What was it? Blue Protocol. I think I'm gonna try it. I think that seems pretty interesting. I think I might try that. Yeah, exactly. It's more options with a controller than just touch controls, definitely. Uh-oh, secret ending. Some Killmonger dreads.
Haley, hi. Hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? He worked so hard on
This
it.
version against Miles don't have a Gwen as his love interest. yeah. I saw that in the space. It was called Honkai, I think. Honkai. That reminds me, I need to get back into Genshin. You know,
Some guy in Harlem.
I need to get back into Genshin Impact.
Seen him volunteering in the city.
Start pulling some more characters.
Got his city council mom, trying to live up to his.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna beat that game, and the game is endless. I wonder if I ever gonna beat it. I think I've been playing that game for like 2 years now. Hey, that's the mystery question right there, Jadiel. Is Emery ever gonna beat Genshin Impact? That ugly costume. Miles, you don't deserve a kiss having that ugly costume. It really is. It really is endless. So they just go keep adding missions. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop playing. It's endless. That ugly Spider-Man costume. Yeah.
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Oh, Cindy Moon like Silk. That Spider Girl's called Silk. Yeah. So I get like maybe it's gonna be we gonna play as 3 Spider-Man next time. I guess this is new gameplay. You have finished the main story, but both people are still available to continue the adventure. You can now start a fresh adventure with ultimate difficulty. I'm not playing no ultimate difficulty. This game was tough enough as it is. If I do, no, I'll just. So the game is technically over, but go pick one of my suits. Then I'm going to end the stream. Let me see. What's the... what is my suit? Guess I'll just go with this one. the great value Walmart version of the What's Up Dangerous suit here. Well, I guess it's about, you know what time it is, Jadiel. I just want to say thank you for commenting, Jadiel, as always. And I thank all of you as well who enjoyed the stream. And now I've finished the game, so there we go. Just want to say, you know what time it is. Remember to live every day in victory. And of course, cue the victory music, victory fanfare. Till next time, dudes and dudettes. And we are out.